Hello, everybody. Welcome to the First Lions Pride. We've done it a while, and we saved a special one for basketball at the end of basketball season. Lions won the Conference Carolina's regular season championship. This, of course, T.J. Rosine, head coach, in his 12th season, 13th season.
12th season, yep.
Okay, just put up, and he won't talk about this, but I tell you, he just put up his 11th straight 20-plus win season. And I don't know if any coach has ever done that.
Yeah, I'm
At
sure.
any level.
Yeah, I'm sure they have. There's been a lot of really good coaches. It's been amazing. You know, just that 11. It's a decade of winning 20 games. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes in coaching, if you win 20, once or twice in your career, you feel really good about it. And so it doesn't, fall deaf on me. It takes a lot of really good players and a lot of really good coaches and assistants and a team to make stuff like that happen. And I'd probably say consistency is the biggest thing that we've had. We've had a lot of our guys come back and be assistants and know what we want and build a program. And we've had players stay and they don't leave. And so when you do that, you have some consistency. So we built some consistency in winning.
All right, taking the #1 seed in the conference tournament, play here on Tuesday. Talk about the opposition and what's coming up on Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be a great game. Leeds McRae's a really good team. They won it last year, won the tournament last year, so they know what it takes to come in and win a tournament. The last time they played here was a 3-point victory for us, so it was a close game here at our place. They're a talented team. They press you. They play zone, man. They mix it up, so you're going to see a little bit of everything. And it's going to just come down to making plays. They play pretty fearless, and they shoot a lot of different shots, and you got to kind of guard a little bit of everything. And so it's going to come down to little things, I think, for us.
You got a veteran basketball team. You expect any nerves going into the tournament?
Yeah, just based on being around this team, we've been a little more nervous at home than we have been on the road. We've actually played better road ball this year, and it's funny because sometimes it's the opposite. You can't win on the road, but you win home. And this year we're kind of a little bit the opposite. And yeah, I think one of the things, which is good and bad, I've sensed a little bit of nerves from our seniors because they're at the end of their career, and it's a hard thing. They've loved being a part of this program. We've loved having them be a part of this program. So as we get down the end, it's been somewhat sentimental. A lot of feelings and a lot of things going on. And so I can see that happening. We just got to get over it as quick as we can and get rolling and just lock into playing good basketball.
You got a lot of seniors too.
A lot of great seniors. They all bring something different to the team. Like sometimes you recognize the guys that just score points or have the ball in their hands, but all 6 of these seniors we're about to lose add a significant piece to this team. And so for one reason or another, it's going to be a hard loss in all 6 spots.
All right, you clinched the regular season championship on the road. Did that make you calm down a little bit playing against Belmont Tuesday night?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was a little bit of a monkey off our back. I think being the first year of D2, these seniors had eyed this for so long, and they wanted it, and they really, really wanted it, and I could sense us pressing a little bit to get it. And I do think when we got it, they did feel a little bit better because it was something they wanted so bad. And it was great to see that do. Hopefully, now maybe they feel like we're playing with house money. Let's just go play and have fun, And I'm hoping that monkey's off their back a little bit. Not that it needed to be there anyway, but that was there. And so hopefully that's off.
Veteran Ball Club, you had any surprises this season?
Man, I know when we lost Emerson, that was a big deal. We lost some really good players. I think we've had a lot of surprises both ways. I think Brandon Simpson has been a phenomenal surprise. We knew he had it in him, but there was a lot to work through, and he worked through that really well. Kendrick double probably didn't surprise us. The way AG's battling and carrying us right now, I don't think really we know he had it in him. Just didn't know when we might need that from him. We've had Kyler Ingram, a freshman, start most games for us, which has been a good surprise. We didn't know if we'd get Mikal back from Achilles, and we got him back in the second half of the season. That's been a good surprise for us. All of those things have been really good surprises for us. As far as surprises didn't necessarily go our way. Just a couple balls didn't bounce your way occasionally. A couple of times you didn't show up how you hoped, but I think that's a season.
You mentioned Austin Green. I don't know that there's any more valuable player in the conference right now.
Yeah, that's I could second that. I mean, he's just been a dang warrior. You know, I mean, it literally in the last 5 or 6 games, like he just put us on his shoulder 3 or 4 of those games.
Mm-hmm.
And whether we won them or had a chance to win them, because he just competed so dang hard, and it's rubbed off on all the other guys the way that he has competed. And I think our best basketball is when we're playing as a team and everybody's bringing what they bring to the table. And we haven't done that a ton lately. And so him being him, knowing like I need to do this right now, he's done that. And testament to him that he stepped back to be able to let other people do what they need to do. But when we needed him to step up, he stepped up. And I don't think there is a valuable player down the stretch for a team than AG has been for us.
You talk about players handling their roles, and I didn't realize this till Tuesday night. Like Nate Williams and Derek Vanderbilt, between them, only have 2 2-point baskets all season.
Yeah.
So they know why they're in there.
Yeah. I can recall Nate's when we got a breakaway layup towards one of those end of the game. I don't know, I can't remember what Derek's was, but I remember when Nate went to shoot his layup, he just looked awkward. Didn't even look like he knew how to shoot a layup. You know, but that is just filling their role. They're shooters and they stretch the floor for us, and you know, we'll take those 2 2-point buckets, but we're okay with them just stretching the floor and shooting threes as well.
All right, Kendrick Colvin had another good season for you. He's about as good as there is in the conference right now, too.
I think he's put up the numbers. I mean, his field goal percentage is top 5, his points is top 5, his rebounds is number 1. You know, so I think he's number 2 in scoring, number 1 in rebounding, maybe 3 or 4 in field goal percentage. You know, and so I don't know if you could add he had a triple-double in there. Almost every game was a double-double. He's had a phenomenal senior year, and special young man. I think he's got the opportunity to play more years beyond this year, and he's just been consistent, double-double machine.
I mentioned on a telecast a week or so ago, he reminds me of Alex English.
Yeah.
He used to play at South Carolina and then Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, that's a throwback right there. But
Yeah.
yeah, he does. He's got a different style to his game.
Yeah.
No doubt. And it's interesting because it's not like one of those guys you run a lot of plays for, or they do. He just, he finds different ways to score, and you don't quite know how it's going to be. And really, sometimes in some games, you don't know how it's going to be. But he shoots it at a high clip, and he has a diverse game and a fun game to watch.
Go back to Tuesday night's close loss to Belmont Abbey. Lost to them twice during the season, and I don't know. I know you don't want to talk past the first ball game, but it'd be nice to get another shot at them.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, they're just a really good team.
Yeah.
I figured if we played them a third time, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be another 3, 4, 5 point ball game. You know, I mean, they battle, we battle. But and I'd love to play them again, and I'm sure they'd love to play us again. It's just a good matchup. But the same could be said for Barton, who we beat twice. Barton's represented our conference so well. They went on the road and went like 4 5-0 against the Peach Belt. They've been great this year as well. And I think there's 4 or 5 teams. And I think it's why it's a good conference. You come in and last year 8 beat 1. And so I'm definitely not looking ahead, as far as how that can go, because Lees McRae is completely capable of coming in here and winning a ball game. So we've got to be able to do something about that. And on down the road, I don't think it's any different. I mean, the Mount Olive Erskine matchup, it's going to be a tough one for somebody. We squeaked by, lost one to Mount Olive, squeaked by twice against Erskine. That's going to be a tough one. I think all of these games, literally from 8 to 1, are going to be really, really, really good games, and so we're going to take it one at a time, and we're going to be thankful for each team we play because we know it could be our last. So we're just going to approach it like that.
You talked about this team maybe played better on the road. Is it a big advantage to host this thing?
Well, most years I'd say heck yeah it is. I think it's an advantage to host it. The way that we have played, we just played better on the road. I don't know why. I do think it's spring break next week, good and bad. I think we're going to lose some fans, bad. I think also not having classes and just being able to step away for a little bit, just because those can, we've got a lot of seniors trying to figure out their future and their career, and that can just weigh on you a little bit in your home and your people here. So, I think that could be good for us to maybe take a load off a little bit too. So there's some good and bad. I don't know which one it's going to be, but we just got to control what we can control.
All right, you play on Tuesday, is it again 7 o'clock?
7 o'clock, yeah.
Against Leeds McRae.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, and anybody that's in town, we need you out here.
Yeah.
We'd love to have you. Had unbelievable crowd support at the Belmont game. And
Yeah.
so that was awesome, and we got great fans, and I think they'll show up and be here on Tuesday. But it's going to be a fun week of a lot of basketball in Franklin Springs because the women, they clinched, we clinched, and it's just awesome to have people coming through this gym, with Conference Carolinas, and if you're going to win the championship, it's got to come through the spring, so that's a good feeling.
All right, first of all, good luck on Tuesday.
Thank you.
All right, and we'll be on, of course, on the website with the ball game for you on Tuesday night live and then on demand later in the week. We'll see you Tuesday night, 7 o'clock against Leeds McRae.